everyone. Myself Ms. Shubhra Binde, Assistant Professor from Government College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Cape. Program Bachelor of Science, 3rd year. Subject Botany, Semester 6. Course code BOD105. Course title Nursery and Gardening. Title of the unit Seed. Module name Factors affecting seed viability and genetic erosion. Outline of the topic: seed viability, factors affecting seed viability, genetic erosion, causes and prevention. Learning outcomes: explain seed viability, list the factors affecting seed viability, explains the pre-harvest and post-harvest factors of seed viability, explains genetic erosion, mentions the causes of genetic erosion, recalls preventive measures to control genetic erosion. Seed viability. Seed is a mature ovule that comprises an embryo or miniature undeveloped plant and food reserves. All of these are enclosed within a protective structure called as a seed coat. Seed viability refers to the ability of a seed to germinate and produce a healthy seedling. Now, the seed viability, it is affected by a number of factors. These factors can be broadly divided into two categories, that is pre-harvest factors and post-harvest factors. Pre-harvest factors includes seed coat, pollination, microflora, mechanical injury, time. While post-harvest factors include moisture, temperature, relative humidity, light, chemicals, gases during storage, insects and mites. Pre-harvest factors. First one, seed coat. Mechanical injury to the seeds by threshing usually contributes to immediate reduction in the germination capacity and to an accelerated loss of viability in seed storage. Pollination. If the pollination is incomplete, it can result into high proportion of empty seeds. They look like the normal seeds, but there is no embryo or one which is only partially developed. Next, microflora. If the moisture content is more in the seed lot, then there is possibility of fungi attack which can result in loss of seed viability, discoloration, or it can also produce toxins. Some of the fungi attacking the seed lot includes Alternaria, Fusarium, Helminthosporium. Next, mechanical injury. This can be caused during the harvesting process in case of large seeded legumes. Cereals are immune from mechanical injury because they have a protective structure called as lemma and palea. Small seeds tend to escape injury during the harvest because of their small structure, while spherical ones tend to suffer less damage than irregular or elongated shaped seeds. Next, time. Different seeds from the same seed pod will have different degrees of viabilities in the embryo. This is because of the nutritional quality of the seed or the plant, whatever nutrition it is having, depending upon that, the different seeds will mature at different times. Next are the post-harvest factors. Firstly, the moisture. With increase in the seed moisture content, the storage life of the seed decreases. This is because if the moisture content increases, there is possibility of pest attack. Next, temperature. Insects and molds increase as the temperature increases. Higher the moisture content of the seeds, the more they are adversely affected by the temperature. Decreasing temperature and seed moisture is an effective means of maintaining seed quality in the storage. Next, relative humidity. Higher the relative humidity, higher is the risk of seed infection. Next, light. Light treated seeds maintain a higher germination percentage over a period than untreated seeds. Light treatment not only extends the lifespan of the fresh seeds but also increases the germination capacity and vigor of the seeds. Chemicals. Depends upon the type of the seeds because chemicals are used for storage purpose. If there are no chemicals used, the pest attack can be increased. Next, gases during storage. Increase in the oxygen pressure decreases the period of viability, while nitrogen and carbon dioxide will increase the storage life of the seeds. Gaseous exchange is directly related to the moisture content of the seed and the temperature at which it is stored. Last, insects and the mites. The activity of these organisms can lead to a serious damage resulting in loss of seed viability. Now, this can be overcome by treatment with fungicides, which can increase the storage periods. Fumigation can also be used to control insects. Some of the fumigants include methyl bromide, hydrogen cyanide, ethylene dichloride, carbon tetrachloride, carbon disulfide naphthalene, and aluminum phosphide. Next is the genetic erosion. This is defined as a permanent reduction in the richness or evenness of common localized alleles or loss of combination of alleles over a time in a defined area. Genetic erosion occurs due to a number of factors. We can see each individual organism has many unique genes which gets lost when it dies without getting a chance to breed and give rise to a new offspring. Low genetic diversity in a population of wild animals and plants leads to a further diminishing gene pool. Inbreeding and a weakening immune system can also fast track that species towards eventual extinction. Forces behind genetic erosion. Here we have number of forces, for example, varietal replacement. Nowadays, the local varieties are getting replaced by the hybrid varieties because of increased income or the taste, whatever we are having, for example, in case of rice. Second is land clearing. This can be for different purposes, for example, construction purpose. Next, overexploitation of the species, followed by population pressure. As we know, population is increasing day by day, so exploitation of the species takes place. Next, environmental degradation, overgrazing, governmental policies, changing agricultural system. All of this is related to the environmental degradation because since nowadays governmental policies are provided for growing specific type of crop. So the wild population is getting replaced by the hybrid varieties. Eventually this leads to genetic erosion. How we can prevent this genetic erosion is by two ways. First is in situ conservation. Second is ex situ conservation. In situ conservation is wherever the wild species is growing, you can preserve it at that particular place, wherever it is growing, in its natural habitat. While ex situ conservation is if you know a particular species is on the verge of extinction, you can create the natural conditions and you can grow that plant or you can allow that particular species to breed. So eventually it will prevent its extinction. These are some of the references. Thank you.